Once again, my name is Eukarya, and today I am going to prepare okra soup the Nigerian way. I have the crawfish, I have the ground pepper, I have paprika. As you can see, I don't have any oils here. I have salt, I have bouillon cube. This is 1 bell pepper and half an onion ground. Now I have fish, smoked fish. I have okra. This whole okra I cut in less than 10 minutes using my food processor. Over here I have beef and hen. Now here is the stock from the chicken and hen. Now what I did with this is, after cooking, kind of put it in the freezer so that the fat will solidify, and I scooped out all the fat. That way your stock is more healthy. Now if you prefer to use stock from the grocery store, this is 33% chicken broth. Just be sure you get something with less sodium. Now here is spinach. I have a pack of spinach. Now to cook, I'm going to use this 7-quart roaster. It's a Saladmaster cookware. This has been scientifically designed to cook with no oil, no fat, no water. So at 187 degrees Fahrenheit, most of the bacteria is destroyed. You're able to retain 93% of the nutrients in your food when you cook in the Saladmaster cookware. You know, we were doing a presentation and we had a nutritionist in there, and when we were talking about nutrient retention, she said after going to buy your food, by the time you finish prepping and cooking at the temperature at which we currently cook, you know, you just put it and crank up the heat, you only have about 10% of the nutrients in your food retained. How about that? Just think about it for a minute. Every time you're currently cooking, when you're done, you've lost 90% of the nutrients in your food. Why do we eat if it's not to be healthy? But if you lose the nutrients, then what? So we go out and spend a lot of money buying supplements. Saladmaster is the way to go. So at this point, I'm going to start cooking. I'm going to turn on the heat. We never cook at high heat. We cook with medium heat, and as I go on, I will lower it. Now, this is my equipment. The cover has what we call the vapor valve, and is an audio valve, and that's how you know that you have attained 187 degrees Fahrenheit. You start with medium heat. Once it attains the right temperature in your cookware, that starts clicking. You hear that? You're gonna hear that clicking sound, and that's the only time you come and check your food. Actually, you lower the heat, put it on the lowest burner, and let it cook. So no pot watching and no stirring of your food, because every time you do that, what happens? You're introducing chemicals. There is oxidation, and you and I know that when you apply heat to soft metals, you have chemical reactions and compounds are released in your food. But when you cook in Saladmaster, the inside is made of titanium, the purest metal there is out there as far as the human race is concerned, and it's the only metal that goes into your body without you becoming septic. Imagine when you step on a rusted nail, you can die from it. But with this, it never rots, it never corrodes, it doesn't react, not with acid, not with anything. So what you put inside it is what you get. So at this point, I'm going to put my meat. I use the technique known as dump and click. Now I will put my chicken broth. I will dump my fish. Everything is dumping. You don't really need to know how to cook. Just dump everything. For those of you who don't know how to cook, just dump everything at the beginning. So here goes my bell pepper and onion. You don't need the palm oil because this will give you the redness in the soup. If you know you don't like too spicy, you put a little bit. But I'm going to use about 2.5 teaspoons. That's how spicy I like my food. Now you will put your crawfish, okay? This is about 2 tablespoons of crawfish. And then I put paprika. Paprika also helps to retain the color, the red color. About a teaspoon of paprika in there. I will add salt. I'm gonna put my bouillon cube. This is the African Maggi. You can use this or you can buy one of the ones from here, and it's all right. Okay, when I dump everything, then I stir just to get it all mixed up. I never stir while it's cooking. The only time I get to stir is when I want to add the okra. So now I will let it cook. I'm gonna cover it and let it cook and wait for the click sound. My burner is set to 5, which is the medium setting, okay? So you know when there's a clicking sound, that means the temperature on the inside is 187 degrees Fahrenheit. So what I'm gonna do at this point is lower the heat. Okay, there we go. See, it's boiling. So at this point, I'm gonna put my okra. So I'm going to stick my spinach in here and let them all just kind of cook. Okay, this is gonna be what? Pretty what? Healthy. And if you remember, there hasn't been any oil added in here, and except for the stock that I used in cooking the meat, there's no water added. And let this kind of steam up. I love to have a lot of it. So if all you want is just the okra soup, don't add any vegetable, just let it kind of cook a little bit and it's ready to go. Our okra soup is ready. Like I said, I love having a lot of veggie. Very important. Even your stock, don't put too much of the stock. Your soup will come out fantastic. Just dump everything, cook, and in 10-15 minutes your soup will be cooked.